Never gonna start. It's never gonna start. How are you? How are you doing, Mr. Gandalf? We are going to do some Rivendell very, very soon this week. Yeah, how is everybody? Hello. I'm getting attacked. I also want to do a Pantheon stream later tonight as well, so I'll probably do a Pantheon stream later. Never going to start. Guild streamers have got no feelings. Hey Gelentio, how you doing? Hey Tobes. Hey Gandalf, we got Spike, and we got a Purples. Hello, hello. QKA. I just got up. Now I've been up for a while. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Yes, I'm all right, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna do some Rivendell nights soon. Let's get that in focus, shall we? There we go. So we're gonna do some Rivendell nights soon. I got all of these. You may remember I was doing the texture on all of these, so all the texture has now been smoothed out, so they look really, really cool. You just have to kind of pick out and do some details.
Oh look, it's Christopher.
Hey, how you doing, Twitch lady? It is, it's me. It's me. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. You're excited for Rivendell? Yeah, the Rivendell stuff is. I'm really excited for Rivendell. So I've got Elrond's horse, all kind of sorted and ready to go. I've got to finish off Elrond, and of course we have Gil-galad himself to paint up. Which is cool. And I've also done a bit more on this. So this is now, I put that rock wall in, that rock formation. So I cut that in, sanded all this down, and kind of softened that kind of hill. We put some rocks all the way around the that rock bit there, and I've also, you can see on these two, I've still got to do that one. I've got to build that one up a little bit more, but I've got there the imprints of, so this is the imprint of the claw, so it's got a two-pronged claw like that sits down here on the end of its wings, and then there it's two toes, and that's its little claw. So that's kind of squashing and crushing the rock and the soil up there, and then I'm going to do another one here as well. I've marked out where his foot sits. I just didn't have enough putty, so I might build that up with foam first. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's looking pretty cool. We've got the rock on the back, or the rock landscape on the back, all on the front here, all round here, and then it's going to sit into a larger rock landscape as well. So the rock landscape is actually going to be here and come around like that, and then that's going to kind of join up with this here. So it's going to hide a lot of this at the back here when it sits in its display base. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm liking it. I have Discord match notifications feature now on my Blood Bowl 3 Nuffle website. Are you interested in that? I have Discord match notifications feature now on my Blood Bowl 3 Nuffle website. Discord match notifications. Are you interested in that for the crypt? What do you mean, Galentio? I'm curious. It sounds cool. It would be something cool to do for the crypt. It posts a report on Discord. What, of the finished result? Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Because oh, what was it? We had that. What was the old Blood Bowl thing for Blood Bowl 2? Extra arms bot. We used to have extra arms bot, and that obviously now doesn't work. You meant rock solid. Rock solid. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm not too pleased with this side. I think this side needs a bit more detail in it. but maybe that'll get hidden when we add a few more kind of like little bits of sand and a few more rocks and some, like, I want to add some like bushes and some leaves and stuff and moss and things growing out of it. So we'll see. But yeah, it's not bad. I've just got to do I've got to do that one there where the kind of the other foot, so we'll have another footprint marked in there where the foot kind of sinks in. That one's for the those two little ones there. They're for the wing. So we got that sorted. So then it's just kind of texturing the whole thing and making some trees or buying some trees. So then that's cool. So yeah, fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun in the sun, sun, sun. Okay. Oh, and I've done a video about how I did the vampire bases as well, which is quite cool. Okay, so what do we have? We've got to do the gems. The gems today is Gem Day. It's Gem Day. You're going to freehand a Skaven clan banner. Nice! Yeah, either myself or Lord Jer. Or if you create a Discord chat group with both of us, myself and Lord Jer, that might work. We need music. Sounds good though, that sounds cool. Does it need a video if it's just dry brush grey over black and paint the candles? What candles? Candles? I don't know. I've had lots of people ask me about it, and it is mostly dry brush grey over black. Sort of. Right, so we need to do. We're going to do loads and loads of little tiny red gems today, which should be fun. So we need corn red, we need Fiston red, and we need that hot orange. You're a kid. Who is interested in watching me stream Pantheon later? Because I don't know whether to stream it or not. It will just be me like hanging out. And I want to record a little bit of. it for another video as well. Something about the music, yeah, of course. Mike is. Music comes through my mic. I'll turn that down a fraction. Pull the microphone away a little bit. So that should be lots of music volume. And that's no music volume. Lots of volume. No volume. Oh, okay. So you can hear an echo. Okay. So that's the mic just picking up some music. Okay. So I will lessen the music on my end then, so it doesn't echo as much. Is the music volume all right now, or is it too loud? I'm going to drop it a little bit. It looks a little bit loud. Thank you. That's very helpful there. Thank you. No music at all. Oh, that's weird. Properties. Why is that not playing? Because I can see it on the... But if I turn it up here, you can hear an echo. Yeah, you can now hear an echo. Echo's gone. Can you hear the music? I'm confused now. There you go. Now you can hear music. Now you should be able to hear music. There you go. Can you hear music now? No, it's not muted. It was pointing to the wrong thing, I think. I wonder whether that's been a thing for a while then. Okay, so let's fast forward to there. Can you hear that? Is that now nice and clear? God, I can't believe the microphone is picking that up. Because I can barely hear it. Super low. How about now? Anything? Still no music? Wow. Okay, so now I will... Is that about the right volume? Perfect. Excellent. Thank you very much. Cheers. That's been like that for a long time. That's been like that for a long time. That's embarrassing. Well, it's not embarrassing. That was back from when I was trying to split the audio for going onto YouTube. Could be a tad lower. I can make it a tad lower, that's fine. In fact, let's lower it on the... There we go. Lower it on the... lower it on the app. I wonder where the echo was coming from though, because if it wasn't coming out of that, and it was only being picked up by the microphone, I wonder why it was echoing. Microphone in my face. Microphone in my face. Perfect. Thank you, Purples. That is exactly the kind of help that I like. Thank you very, very much. Because I can't hear it. How is everybody doing today? Thank you, Twitch lady. How's everybody doing today? I'm gonna have to turn my speakers up a bit because I can't hear the music at all now. Living the dream, are you? Hey Red Shirt, how are you doing? Finish work soon at least. Nice. Red Shirt, we're finishing these off way too. Today is the... or at least mostly. I've still got the bases to tweak. Should probably use yeah, how's everybody doing today? You all okay? I'm feeling so much better. I think it must have been hay fever tablet. It must have been missing my hay fever tablet. That was absolutely shocking yesterday. It was really bad. Just felt like my head was full of cotton wool. I couldn't think. Let's do one of the big markers. So this is all the colours for the, that's all the colours for the gems. The one colour we don't have there is white, of course. So yeah, I will probably be playing Pantheon. I'll probably do a Pantheon stream later. So a bit of a gaming stream. I just want to play around with some I just want to play around with some abilities and stuff. So you're welcome to tune in and hang out, which would be awesome. Give you a different sort of environment to hang out and chat around with. Lurkety lurk, no worries. And if there's any Lord of the Rings chit chat on Warhammer Community, you have to let me know, okay? I like painting gems. I've painted a lot of gems as well in the past. There used to be a exclamation mark dot command in here from when I painted like 240 gems on the cloak of a Necron for Golden Demon one year. And he was just painting dots for like a week. Gandalf, what are you working on an army at the moment? You want to get do you want to get an army ready for the new edition? Is that something you're trying to work towards? I want to have a reasonably sized army for each of the elf factions, which I've got ready to go for the new edition. So I think the Rivendell one will be an interesting one, because I've got the tournament list, which is all the cavalry, but then I've also got loads of warriors which I've converted out of the Rivendell banner man, and it would be nice just to get a few of those done. And then Lothlorien, I've got so much Lothlorien, it's ridiculous, and I almost want to just paint the Galadrim Guard and the heroes which I've converted, or even arguably some of the heroes that I've converted I want to sort of reconvert, and because I've got better at sculpting, so I want to like just tidy them up a little bit, particularly some of their poses, because some of their poses ended up being quite restrictive, and now they're not, because I know I can sculpt the missing bits of their arms and everything. These guys are cool, red shirt. Do another big hand. And then Thranduil's Halls. I think I've got 6 cavalry, and obviously I want to finish Thranduil. Finishing Thranduil will be really good. I've got 6 cavalry, loads of Mirkwood Rangers, a fair amount of Palace Guard, and then just a handful of regular warriors because they're Finecast and horrible. But I heard everything. Yeah, I did that the other night actually. Went through all my photos and like deleted half of them. What I want to do is go through my photos and put them all in folders. And the only other army which I'm thinking, because I've got the berserkers. The berserkers are all done. The berserker army is kind of cool. I just need to paint Lurtz. The only other army that I sort of want to get into a state is the Grey Company, the Rangers, that I've done, mainly because they look really cool and they're all heavily converted. Well, they're all converted to some degree, and it'd be nice to finish those as well because of the possible Arnor thing that's coming out. You love elven armies. Yeah, I like my elves, mate. I like my elves. Galadrim was my first army. Rivendell was my second army. Thranduil's Halls was my third army. and then I had to get an evil army, because it just kind of felt right, and I sort of needed an evil army to help out my team at team events, because otherwise I'm just always taking a good army every time. So I got Eastlings because they're just like the kind of the prettiest models evil army, and then from there the evil armies have kind of expanded out quite a lot. So I've got a Deadmarsh Spectre Angmar army, which is hilarious. It's Gullivar the Witch King, 2 Barrow Whites, a Shade, and 18 Deadmarsh Spectres. That was done for a Christmas thing, and because I always run elf armies, I thought it'd be hilarious to do an Angmar elf army. So all the Deadmarsh Spectres are the elf model. They're all the elf model, and then one of the Barrow Whites was Galadriel in angry form. So that was really quite fun. I kind of want to paint a Boromir on a horse as well for the Rivendell army. I think that would be quite fun. Oh, nice! I need to do something First Age to go with Ancalagon. So I do want to do something First Age. To ally with Ancalagon. But Ancalagon and Sauron, and use the Sauron to represent Morgoth, just sounds a little bit overpowered. So it would probably have to be like Ancalagon and Orcs, but I just don't know what Orcs. Maybe Angmar, actually. Maybe Angmar. Maybe Ancalagon and Angmar would actually work. I think the Glorfindel helmet swap with Galadrim Guard, so it has the plume. It looks very First Age for me. So put the Galadrim Court Guard on Glorfindel. Is that what you mean? I would be well up for that, actually. Either that or sculpt a plume on his helmet. That would be quite fun. Dylan, how are you doing, man? Yeah. Give him a plume. How you doing, Dylan? And a Cryo. Hey, Cryo. How you doing, man? How was your stream yesterday? How was the rest of your stream? Hello! And a Gone Beyond has dropped me a follow. Thank you, dude. appreciated, thank you. Going to be a classic at this point. Some EVE Online. The Glorfindel horse put a helmet from the court guard. Interesting. I've got 12, I think, of the Galadrim court guard. So I will have a look at that. I wanted to do quite an elite Galadrim force at one point. It's the lack of cavalry that frustrates me about Lothlorien. Is the Forge World of the old one because the Forge World goes together perfectly? Is the Forge World of the old one? How do you mean, Gandalf? This is the new Forge World one. That's the new Forge World one. If that's what you mean. See you later, Dylan. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. I am sat here finishing off a commission for Redshirt, who is in chat, for some Pro Elves. Is the Forge World or the old one? The one I've got is the Forge World one. I've got 3 of the Forge World one. I don't have the old pajama one. The Galadrim Court. There's the old version or the new. The Galadrim Court. I've got 12 of the new ones. I don't think I've got any of the old ones because they were fine cast. Oh no, I do actually. No, I do. I do have some of the old ones. Where they are, I don't know because I cut all the pikes off and replaced the pikes with plasticard. Yeah, I don't know where they are. They just got replaced by the new Galadrim Court Guard when they came out. Freehand banner, I said. It'll be fun, I said. You've seen me freehand many banners, Spike. It's fine. Do it. Any mistakes, you can just paint over it. So if you make a line too fat, you can just get the background colour and make it thin. If you put a line in the wrong place, just get the background colour and rub it out. Freehanding is a lot easier than people think. We're crushing all these. We're getting all the way through. Hey, Shirato! I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, how are you? Are you coming over for the UKTC? I know Giraffe is. The G-Raffer. I've got so many people from different communities in my little hangout people. It's really cool. I need a better job to reveal to her for. She is always over here. I used the Forge World Court Guard and swapped with Glorfindel. I also bought Gandalf box for Glamdring, but the sword was bent, so I'm waiting for a new box so I can try and put it on. So with proper high elf. Oh wow! You're gonna give Glorfindel Glamdring? That would look pretty cool. So I can only assume it was me. Spike, I thought you came in because of Shay. I'm getting people confused. Turning him into first age Fingolfin or something. No, just first age Glorfindel. First age Glorfindel's badass. Turgon also works. I'm just really glad I've got an Ancalagon. Can't wait to put some more paint on him. Trying to get the base done. I need to order some. Trees. Speaking of needing to order some trees, if anybody would like to help out with bills and rent and things, then that would be hugely welcomed. You like the silver colour scheme? Yeah. There's a really nice picture of Glorfindel. Hang on, let me. This is one of my favourite pictures of Glorfindel. Let me find it.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
That's my favourite picture of Glorfindel. I think that's cool.
No more killbots.
I think that's really cool. And then there's also that one as well. So yeah. The armour of Gondolin is, of course, historically gold. So. How you doing, Sextus? Can I get a list of must-see episodes of Red Dwarf to watch before next weekend? So you need to watch The End, which is the first one. And then... It's so difficult. So difficult to pick. I will have a think and post a list up in Discord. It's something like The End, Confidence and Paranoia, Me Too, Crichton, Black Hole, or White Hole, I can never remember which one. And then Hollow Ship, Oh, but you need. I think once you get to Hollow Ship, I think then you can jump to things like Legion. Gunman of the Apocalypse. And things like that. Just every appearance of Ace Rimmer. Yeah, you need to get Ace Rimmer in there. Oh god, it's really it's really difficult. I'm trying to think of a progression of the story. I forgot about Ace Rimmer badly. You've seen a mini. You've seen a mini of the first Glorfindel picture. Gandalf, you need to find that mini for me. I want it. If it's a 3D printed sculpt. Oh my god, yeah, marooned. Shit. And body swap. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah. Yeah. I'll do you a list. I'll do you a list of. I'll try and do a list of essentials. And then I mean, beyond essentials, it's just watch everything. Because it's all hilariously brilliant. You obviously need to watch Sirens, because Sirens is the reason we have the Peach Command. Hey, how you doing, Cookie? Edward, how you doing? The Riddler is in chat. Yeah, Gandalf, I really want like some really nice 3D printed elves. Because I just want my army to look as nice as it possibly can, and obviously the Rivendell stuff is okay, but it's not great. And the 3D printer stuff, if you can find a really good sculptor, sort of like Deval Games, some of his stuff is really good. But if you can find a really good sculptor, it just makes the army look fab. Particularly if you can print it out at a really good quality. Yes, yes. Yeah, to see the cadence of the lip syncing. They just kind of fell off. Breaking old PCs. Oh my word. I've only got really good graphics card. Hopefully Gandalf is currently on a mission going through the internet trying to find that model. Yeah, I'd because I've 3D printed a Berserker army. It's the base warriors for a lot of the Lord of the Rings stuff, which just leave a little bit to be desired, and that's just because of the casting shortcuts they take, because every time they do like an undercut for a mold, it costs more money, so they try and do things like Lord of the Rings. They try and do with as a few undercuts as they can, because it makes the molds cheaper. which is why some of the Lord of the Rings ones are just a little bit more simple on the moulding side. What a guy. No, Mr. Rimmer, I expect you to die. Take care of Snappy for me. Ooh. Okay, Gandalf, are you here? It's a great time to be a fan of the Middle-earth strategy battle game right now with the announcement of the new edition and the game. Actually, let's just read it on here. We took chance to catch up with Jay, the lead designer, blah blah blah. How did Rise of Angmar come about? With all the Middle-earth strategy battle right there, we are constantly looking for new events to cover, factions to focus on, and characters to bring to life on the tabletop. The history surrounding Arnor and Angmar is fascinating. It is. The kingdom splits into 3 smaller realms: Arthur Dane, Cardolan, and Rudar. Before the Witch King comes to Angmar, the Lord of the Nazgul uses dark powers and grand armies to erode the great kingdoms of Arnor over the centuries, eventually leading to Arnor's tragic fall. It's a story that happens long before the events of the films, and we wanted to take the opportunity to bring it fully to life for the table this time. What sort of events are covered in the supplement? Oh, are there ostriches? We'll look for the mini now. Awesome. Maybe after this. Yeah, definitely. The conflict between Arnor and Angmar spans over 500 years, and there's a lot to cover. From the Witch King founding the Kingdom of Angmar and the fall of Cardolan and Rudar, the Great Plague that ravaged Middle-earth, and all the way to the Battle of Fornost and the Witch King's defeat. Oh, the Battle of Fornost! The Battle of Fornost might have Glorfindel in it. We also explore the likes of the fall of Amunsul, the last sighting of Eomer as he rides to Minas Morgul to duel the Witch King, and there is even an appendix covering the chieftains of Dunedain at the tail end of the Third Age. This is so good. There is also a link campaign in the supplement, so that players can fight the whole story and determine the fate fate of Arnor through their games. I'm sorry, I've got to calm down. I have quite a few, and I'm very fond of the fall of Amunsul, the Great Plague, the Flight of the North immediately spring to mind. If I had to bring just one, it would have to be the Battle of Fornost. Men, elves, and a handful of hobbits all do battle against a veritable horde of orcs, spirits, and evil men in a bid to avenge Arnor's fall. It is such an epic battle with loads of models on each side, and it looks super impressive on the tabletop. We've had lots of fun playtesting this scenario with an absolutely nail-biting conclusion. Ah! Oh my god. Right, okay. Elves, yes. Of all the new profiles, which is your favourite? He's got to like the... Ugh. Why? Why do you like that one? He's my least favourite. The Orc Captain who steals war gear is just so much fun. The Orc Captain that steals war gear is my least favourite. And with all the items he can pilfer, he has just so much potential, so long as he can kill the model, carrying them in close combat, of course. He highlights the very best aspect of Middle-earth strategy battle games, telling stories through your games. Yes, indeed. Players will always remember that time when Nazgul took Andúril off Aragorn, or when Nazthak got hold of the Arkenstone and survived the whole game. Creating memorable moments and telling them around the table after a day's gaming is what brings wargamers together, and Nathak exemplifies the aspect more than anyone. Okay. Do you have a favourite new Legend of Legion? As much as I love the Wolf Pack of Angmar, and being able to learn how to terrifying how to boost your warg's effectiveness. My personal favourite is Battle of Fornost Legendary Legion. That's got to have elves in it. Being able to combine warriors from Rivendell and Minas Tirith is something no other Legendary Legion allows you to do, and with the powerful heroes such as Glorfindel and Eärnur, it makes for a potent fighting force. It also has some wonderfully thematic special rules to evoke the battle itself, where Eärnur, with Eärnur never able to have his courage modified by the special rules of magical powers, and the Gondor cavalry charge being particularly effective. All the Legendary Legion in this supplement are great fun, and I can't wait to see how people use them in their own games. What are you most proud of? In all honesty, I think it's the narrative theme of the rules. This supplement gave us the opportunity to really delve into events we've never covered before, and that gave us new scope for work. This allowed us to create some incredibly flavourful rules for narrative scenarios, profiles, and Legendary Legions. I think they stand as some of the most exciting we've had in Middle-earth so far. Okay. This... Where is it? Where is it? So, this whole thing here, and then all this here, with this bit as well. There is even an appendix covering the chieftains of the Dunedain at the tail end of the Third Age. So, Games Workshop being allowed to use other publications and text from the Lord of the Rings world that isn't just the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit is huge, because they're being allowed to kind of delve into the appendixes, and obviously like the Fall of Arnor and everything is certainly not in the Lord of the Rings, it's in something else. That's huge. So this is probably why, possibly why, it's taken so long, because we've had to, the Games Workshop might have had to agree a license with the Tolkien estate about how much we're able to get in this. So I mean, this is awesome. This just opens the floodgates. This just opens the floodgates to what story would you like to tell in Middle-earth, Games Workshop? Look at the banners. The banners look amazing. Oh, I'm so excited. So we need to convert fur cloaks to our Gondorians. He can't steal elven gear, right? Orcs hate elven stuff. Chris is mad that an orc is stealing his fancy elf stores. Hey Betty, how you doing? Wonder if we get a new Glorfindel model. Why would we get a new Glorfindel model? There's the old Glorfindel model. That's a stunning Glorfindel model anyway, so it's fine. We don't need a new one. Oh, look at Glorfindel. We want new Rivendell warrior models. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my word. Wow. Wow. I'm sending this to my friends. We can never have too many Glorfindel models, that's very true. God, these banners are awesome. Banners look really cool. Need more orc models. Got the werewolves in here. Oh, this looks. And Eärnur's in there. This looks so good. I'm so excited. I'm still really nervous. How they're going to do the army list writing in the new edition. But I think it'll be fine. Because Jay loves the game. Jay really gets the game, so he's not going to shit the game up. big this guy is. This guy's huge. He's stacked. Look at him. He's like... He's nearly a whole head taller than this dude, and he's just like jacked. Absolutely jacked. The Witch King. Oh, this is going to be so good. Fall of Amun-Sul. Oh, I'm buzzing. He's taking that lembas juice. Hey, I made lembas bread. Made lembas bread the other day. There we go. Made some lembas bread. Num 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 num. Oh, it's so good! Right, okay, okay. Let's get back to some painting. Let's get back to some painting. Need to calm down. It's like 6 months worth of lembas bread. I know, Spike. I know. Yeah, I made it for my friends, and we're doing a gaming weekend soon, or a gaming day soon. I'm gonna make some more. That was the test. So I did one recipe from the internet, and then one recipe that I made myself. Go look for the mini now. Cool. Yeah, please. If you can find it. Was it a 3D print, Gandalf? Is that where you found it? Because the other thing I want to do is I want to find some more in this sort of scale. I want to find some more in this sort of scale to kind of really like do as display pieces. What is that? What's going on there? So I need to do a proper deep dive soon and try and find some elves. It's a 3D print, sweet. Right, this is the last one, and then we get to highlight all the gems that we've painted for red shirt. You found it already? Dude! Linky link in chatty chat. Have we got a mod in chat? Can somebody give Gandalf permission, a permit, please? Because subscriber only links. Don't get banned, Gandalf. Is it a good model? Oh, I'm excited to see it. Purpley, are you around? There we go. Work out if the page is good. Mini's okay. Oh, just okay. Am I going to be disappointed? I'm going to be like, oh, Glorfindel model. Oh. I hope not. It's going to be awesome, isn't it? It is going to be awesome. It's always the proportions for me when we get 3D prints. Some of the models start to look a little bit chunky and cartoony. The ones which have the proportions right are all awesome. That's why I like that elf that I've got. Roly-poly, roly-poly, roly-roly, roly-roly-poly, roly-poly, a roly-poly, a roly-roly, roly-roly-poly, poly-roly, poly-roly. Hey Rolls, how you doing? How was your stream? We're painting gems. How was your stream? We're painting gems. How was your stream? We're painting gems. You got a raid and run. Bye! Ooh, riding a motorbike. Rolly's getting a bike. See you later. How was her stream, everybody? Did she behave? You always ride a motorcycle in a tutu. There we go. Top information, everybody. Top information there for you all. Rolly always rides a motorcycle in a tutu. I can send you a picture in Discord first. Send me the link in Discord, it's fine, dude. Thank you very much, Gandalf. I need to go make a cup of tea. I am out of tea, so maybe we'll have a quick look at this model. Oh, the Rivendell Minas Tirith Legendary Legion is going to be really interesting. That sounds like a really cool one to do for a doubles event as well. Like really go to town with some converting and things. It's in general sweet. That's not bad. Face is a bit weird. Glorfindel. I think printed, I think it'll probably look okay. It's not bad either, is it, for $7? That's the Deval Games one. I think I prefer that one. You can see what I mean about proportions. The hands are huge. That's quite good. What's the other guy? What else has he done? He's done any of the other Lord of the Rings stuff? No, not bad. Looks good. Oh, he's done Tom Bombadil. Uruk-hai on a troll, which is quite cool. Quite a nice troll. Ah, okay. $32 mil. Oh, and it's a lychee as well, which is perfect. Okay, that's cool. I'll probably grab that and give that a print. I'll probably grab that and give it a print. That's quite cool. Oh, they got. Is there an elf one? There's got to be an elf one. Airwin. These are cool as shit. Arwen. Another Arwen. Another Arwen. Galadriel. How cool are they? Oh, I like those. How much are they? £4 each. Jesus. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'll have a Galadriel pendant. Elrond. There's an Elrond. There'll be a Glorfindel one here somewhere. Who's that? Boromir. Legolas. Legolas. That's a Legolas with a hat. Oh, these are cool. I like these. These are cool. Oh, that's it. Damn it, there's no Glorfindel. Hobbit tails. There's all the shields. It's a cool hat. These are quite cool as well. Wow, this is a good search. I'm going to have to remember what this search was. What is it? Oh, just Tolkien. Oh, nice. Eastling archers. Black Númenórean rider. Black Númenórean, but they can't spell Númenórean because they'll get pulled down. Anassar. High off. I really want a helmet. I want somebody to print me that helmet. So cool. The helmets are so cool. I've got them. I've got the Black Knights of Númenor. Swarm of Black Caves, that's cool. Sauron. Glamdring. I should not be watching this. I shouldn't be watching this on stream. Flicking through this on stream. This is a waste of stream time. This is awesome though. Smaug. I've got a better Smaug. That's quite good. That's quite good. Because you can scale that down and print it for a model. That's perfect actually. Right, I'm leaving that open. Leaving that open, that's really cool. Yeah, get back to work. I will do. Let's get back to work. That's really cool. I will print that Glorfindel. Because I need to get some elves that I can scale down. I've only got one elf at the moment. I've only got one elf 3D print, which is sort of snapped off again. But I need to get some elves that I can scale down for Ancalagon's base. And I want them looking slightly different because they're supposed to be like first age elves. Yeah, we like it. Yeah, thank you very much, Gandalf. That's really cool. I'll try and print him tonight. There you go, Gandalf. I'll print him tonight, and then we can have a look at him on stream tomorrow. Finished 10 straight hours doing a base for my Night Castigator. Nice. 10 hours. 10 hours. It's taken me a while to do my Ancalagon one. I don't know whether to buy the trees for it or make the trees for it. I'm really tempted to make them because that's cheaper. And I've probably got some wire I can make some out of. And then also I can make them exactly the height I want. Gandalf, if you want to go and find the coolest looking elf 3D prints to then link, that would be cool. Like first age elf 3D prints or something. And then I can print myself a 4th elven army for Lord of the Rings. I do want to print an elf army just because it gives me the opportunity to have a really cool looking elf army. I'm curious what you think the coolest looking one is. No sculpting though, just a few barricades, just a 4-draw barricade, some large base detail, some Void War base bits finished with some mud on a dozen skulls. Nice. Only a dozen? You need to up your skull counts, mate. Skulls add, in my opinion, skulls add so much detail to 40k bases. And they break up a lot of the monotony of like ruined buildings and things. Love skulls. Not to mention that they're very 40k, aren't they? 40k is sci-fi with added skulls. Gotta have a lot of skulls, but yeah, definitely. It's ruined Caliban, not a demon world. Oh, nice. Do you mean any First Age elves or just from that page? No, just any First Age elf. Like, what's your favourite First Age elf sculpt? Like, the Deval Games elves look pretty cool. The Deval Game Rivendell elves look pretty cool. There's a... can't remember the name of the page that I have on my mini factory. One sec. Medbury miniatures are okay. They're not great. The scale of them's a little bit, not the scale, the proportions of them are a little bit off. The Val Game ones are pretty good, and I also like this one. Check this one out. It's not an elf. Check that out. Radagast on an eagle. Super cool. So that's really nice. That's really expensive though. So yeah, it's just elves in general, mate. Just wondered if in your travels you'd seen any really nice 3D prints for warriors. Swords, spears, bows. Just because I really want a 3D printer elf army. I think it would look cool. Reconquer? No, I haven't. Reconquer. They're going to be worth looking up. Try to do a Google for Reconquer. My home table is The Rock. Set during the Battle of Caliban in the Horus Heresy. Works for my 40k army 2 for basing. It's a jade green rockret. White steel girders and such with grey aster granite. Amazing, dude. Historical. Huh. All these can be scaled up to 28. Yeah, definitely. Quite cool. Nice. I shall keep that page bookmarked as well. Thank you. For me, these minis would make great conversions. Yeah, I'll have a look at them. I'll have a proper look at them because I've got a bit of glare going on at the moment on the monitor. I'll have a proper look at them later. They look cool. I definitely need to get that Glorfindel model and print him. I'll get him on the printer tonight, especially for $7. I'm a bit tight on money this month, but for $7, I'm pretty sure I can stretch to. Pretty sure I can stretch to $7. You can get standing horses, walking horses, so you'll be able to create so many poses. Yes. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the new edition so that I can write some more cavalry lists. Like, I'm trying not to write any more cavalry lists at the moment, because I don't know what the army list writing thing is going to be. But like, I really want to do Morgul Knights with the Mouth of Sauron, some Black Numenorian marshals on horse, and the Witch King. I think that would be a really cool army. Or like just one of the other wraiths, like the Shadow Lord or something. Because I bet the ring wraiths all get slightly different rules in the new edition. What was the name of that larger scale mini you showed off earlier? It's, I can't remember what it was. It's from Stormfront Collectibles, and it's an elf. I think it's an elf paladin, but I was just going to paint it as a dark elf shadow knight. But I think it was Storm. I think he was from Stormfront. Stormborn. Where is he? I'm sure it was Stormborn. Because the proportions on this guy's sculpts are just mwah. Perfection. Maybe it wasn't him. Hang on, let me find it. Purchases. There he is. Oh, Major Arcana, there we go. I can put the link in chat if you want it. There you go. That guy. Just really nice. And he does some nice prints as well. But I was trying to find a... oh, the printing ever goes on and on. That's another one that I needed to check. Yay! Nice one, Henster. You're welcome, Pesto. Printing ever goes on and on. So this one as well. This guy does some good stuff. Rangers, elves. So these are some really nice elf stuff. In fact, it might be these ones. I might have to get these ones. All the separate parts as well. Hey, Underdeep, how you doing? So, is it Herdstones tonight then, Henster? The bottom half of the gem is always brighter, which is why you highlight the bottom half, or at least the side away from the light, because the light's coming from here. That's where I'm painting the light coming from. So you highlight the bottom half because the light goes through the gem and lights the bottom, and you put the shine point on the opposite side. Is it Herdstones tonight then, Hendy? Are you cutting up the Herdstones tonight? Did you get the wood glue, or have you got some PVA glue? Be right back, no worries. I'm Kager and he's Blueberries. I have the first attack of a Hellhammer, Dawn and Russ. Supported by a boatload of artillery. Amazing. Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh, nice! Deadpool and Wolverine. The intro credits, Hendy, had me laughing. Enjoy. It's a good film. It's very Deadpool and Wolverine. You'll understand when you see it, but it's a good film. Oh, does that have 8 souls? No, so high elves aren't like Eldar with the spirit stones or anything. They're just like gems. Probably a rigged magic ball. Yeah, you bet. It has a 2+3+4+. Like Teclis. Does Teclis have a does Teclis have a 2+ and then a 3+ and then a 4+? Is that in AOS or Old World? I think your brother was making up rules, mate. Sorry, just chatting about the next doubles, Lord of the Rings doubles for next year. We're going to try and do the Minas Tirith and elves from that Angmar, because that's just like a really cool chance to convert stuff. So my doubles partner. We did double Eastlings this year. Well, sort of, actually. No, we didn't, did we? We did Eastling and Canned this year. So next year we can do elves and Minas Tirith, or at least elves and men. last one. Excuse me. Right, I'm going to finish this one. Then I'm going to go and do a cup of tea top up. And then we're going to do the orange, the white dots, and then some Rivendell. Mainly because I've missed a highlight out of the blue that I was doing on the horse for the Rivendell. We do need new tea. We do. I am totally out of tea, therefore I can't hydrate myself. There we go. Okay. So I will be right back, and then we're going to do the orange, which will be really, really quick, and then the white dot, which should be even quicker. And then they will be mostly done. The only thing left that I've got to do then is just highlight some of the masks and highlight the hair. And then we'll be finished and ready to ship off to Redshift. So I'll be back in 2 seconds, everybody. Won't be long. spent his kettle money on more elves. Brilliant. Welcome back, Target. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? What's that about, a lettuce race? Whether your tea break or a head of lettuce would last longer. Wow. What one? Why a head of lettuce? What's a head of lettuce got to do with the stream? My sister's here as well, so because she goes to the hairdressers around the corner, so I had a quick chat with her while I was making my cup of tea. Hey Luna, how you doing? Nephews are currently in the living room. See, I am streaming for you lot rather than chat to my sister. Hey Tree, how you doing? Hey Phrases and Mini Frazzles. I will say Tree says hello to my nephews and sis. How are you, Tree? Tree is a magic number. Does everybody know that Tree is the magic number? There was a Marmite monstrosity in Discord the other day. In your Discord room. Your personal Discord room. Pretty elves. I'm trying. I've been talking about elves a lot today. Because there's a new you ordered Saurus Guard. It kind of fell in the basket. Oh. Just fell in there. There's a new edition of Lord of the Rings coming out, the Lord of the Rings game coming out, so I'm trying to get all my elves ready for it. And I also have a tournament at the end of September, which I have to get 13 elves painted for. Technically 12, because one of them is sort of already painted. So I've got to paint 12 models by the end of September. So we'll get cracking on those soon. How's your week going, Tree? Did you like the first day of the Premiership? That first day of the Premiership, Derby County beat Middlesbrough. In a heroic game at Pride Park. We scored the most hilarious goal ever. In fact, it was that good, I almost want to show it to you, Tree. Happy Tuesday. Yo, Peter! Peter! I started a warrior. Started a warrior over a cup of tea this morning and killed 2 mobs. And died on the other 6. I was like, what the hell is going on? And then ran into Sand Angel, and she got a dagger for Sarlor, so Sarlor logged back on and took a new dagger, and then promptly went and soloed the world because rogues are amazing. However, Peter, I'm going to try and find a group. I don't know whether you're on later. I'm going to try and find a group because I want to record some group content for like the background for a video where I'm chit-chattering away about stuff. So I want to find some cool group content to record, and I'll probably stream it as well, just kind of chattering away. So it'll be more of a gaming stream rather than a chatting to chat stream. Really gear dependent. Yeah, I had no gear at all, obviously, and couldn't kill a mob. It was really odd. So I'm gonna crack down and just see if I can get to level 2. If I can get to level 2, it'll be okay because then I'll have some actual blue con mobs. So I've just got to kill. Just got to kill some. Got to kill 10 mobs, and that will level me. But yeah, I want to do. So one of the things I want to do, I want to do a video about techniques and shit. Obviously. Sarlor's level 7, by the way. I want to do a video about techniques, but then I also want to do a video about tanks and healers and like the different way that A, they deliver damage, B, absorb damage or mitigate damage or get around damage, like the non-healing damage that the healers don't have to that the healing classes don't have to worry about, right? So that. And then on the flip side to the tanking side, the healing side, which is how the healers deliver the heals. So, for instance, clerics have the damage absorb, which then allows them time and resources to do larger heals, right? Whereas shamans do heals over time, kind of cast and forget, and then panic with hurry the past and stuff. So I'm just trying to get my thoughts clear and the right way for that, because I think that's a really interesting. Again, I think it's a really interesting conversation to open up towards Visual Realms, because I think they're sort of doing it really well. they're just forgetting that they're sort of doing it well and changing some things away from it. Yes, yes. Oh, I like that. Proactive and reactive. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Sort of. I think, yes. I think actually that's quite a good way of thinking about it, because the cleric is okay. This guy now needs a heal, therefore I will cast a barrier to enable me to deliver the heal. And the shaman is, I'm just going to do this all the time, and you're not going to need a heal, kind of thing. What's interesting about playing warriors? Can you do polearms, or is it more just two-handed versus one-handed shield? Peter will be the really, really good one to answer that one, Target. As far as I know, polearms aren't in the game yet, but they will be, and I think they're going to be a warrior wieldable weapon. At the moment, there's a few different ways you can go with a warrior. You can either go shield and weapon, or you can go, I think Peter goes to dual wielding fast delay weapons so that you can hit a lot and get a lot of resources during the fight. Or I think you can go like dual wield not quick. But I can't remember who the warrior was that I was talking to that was like Peter tanks in like a completely different way than I do. Was it Calton? I think it was Calton. Calton's warrior. It's like Peter tanks in a completely different way, but they're both really effective. And I still think it's fascinating that warriors are able to be effective with only like 2 abilities. That's all you get at the moment. So yes, so Peter, you've said shaman and clerics are reactive versus proactive, which is a really interesting. It's a really interesting kind of heading to give those. What would you class the paladins, warriors, and dire lords? Because I would say that the warriors have like ability mitigation. The paladins have like armor mitigation, sort of, and then the dire lords have barrier mitigation with life taps, so they can stop the damage coming in with a barrier, and then life tap to kind of help the healer. Is that sort of right? And then I was thinking that like the paladin has the high AC, which is a little bit weird, because you would have thought that the warrior, it's quite difficult, because I think the warrior ends up, if you give the warrior everything, he just ends up being like the best. But the warrior feels like he's got very good ability mitigation, as in I'm going to block now to cancel that attack, whereas the paladin feels like he has general mitigation in terms of his damage is actually kind of proactive, so his damage is consistently leveled out. Is that about right? Saxtus, I'm thinking particularly about Pantheon. All tanks have high armor resistance. Paladins tend to have self heals. Warriors tend to have damage ignores. A lot of them. Dire Lord sounds like a Blood Knight, so heals on damage, dealing AoE, and thus requires a lot of enemies to work. Sort of. Warriors more like controlling the battle while mitigating, avoiding physical damage. Why? How controlling the battle? That's an interesting one. How does the warrior control the battle? So, and the mitigating, avoiding physical damage, that's ability based, right? So you can do your shield blocks and stuff. Yeah, they have. They do get taunt at level 1. Like, they all get taunts. All the classes, all the paladin, dire lord, and warrior all get taunts. Charge. Oh, of course they get charge, don't they? They get charge. And shield slam is silence for 6 seconds as well, isn't it? Yeah, I forgot about charge. Charge is a stun. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my head around, like, how Pantheon are trying to do the different classes so that they have a different feel in the way that they're tanking, which I think they've done. I disagree with Raidor constantly saying that Dire Lords aggro with DPS, because they shouldn't, because they can't. Because if Dire Lords aggro with DPS, then there's no point having any other class, because you can just have a DPS in Dire Lord. So that's inaccurate, I think. They need to have abilities which give you extra aggro from the damage that you do, which they do have. Massive damage to undead. Spike heals, heal over time heals, barriers, proccing heals. Barriers proccing heals is an interesting one. That needs to be a cleric. Actually, no, clerics already have that, don't they? Because they, yeah, clerics do have that. Because I found out about it when I was tanking, well, not tanking, soloing Windfeather the other month, and a cleric gave me a buff, which was like a life tap, which was insane. That life tap on a rogue is just nuts, absolutely nuts. And I actually want to see what that life tap is like now. Because we hit so fast. Like, I've got a 1.4 delay weapon. The rogue is insane, Peter. The rogue is nuts fun. Like, super crazy fun. Great mitigation against magic damage. Nice, I'm glad for you. Yeah, mate, it's... I just want to kind of get my... that's another reason why I want to do a good group tonight. Because I haven't been having any fun in groups. It's been really weird. I don't know whether it's because it's a VIP server and it's a kind of a different atmosphere. But I just want to get a good group feel before I do the rogue. And also I want to get to level 10 as well, so I can get all the abilities in, or all the abilities that kind of are important. I'm like few bubbles away from 8, which will give me backstab. But yeah, I need to think of a matrix similar to how I did the flexing one for the different tanks. So what was it? What did we say? Saxtus said high armor resistance, self heals, warriors, damage ignores, Dire Lord heals damage. Wizard is a blast, I'm about to hit 8. Oh, nice one. Yeah, they've changed wizards a lot in this patch. I'm quite curious to see what they're like. I don't think I'm interested in playing one at all. But Sand really enjoyed her wizard last season until high level, and then high level groups she just found it dull because you don't do anything. So I'm curious to see if they've changed that. And the techniques, the future techniques, did you see the post in the VIP chat about the future techniques for wizards. So you get like spell techniques, which sounds cool, rather than the melee techniques. Maybe I should just stick to the rogue and just do rogue videos though. I'm glad you're having fun on the wizard as well, dude. Really cool. Sans enjoying the shaman to some degree. I don't know whether Briz is enjoying the paladin. I haven't spoken to him. I started all my. I made all like my test alts and everything. So I have Sar War, who's the warrior. I've got Sar Lord, who's the Dire Lord. I've got Sarnger, who's the ranger. And I've got Sar Rick, who's the cleric. 'Cause brilliant! I think Sar Rick is my favourite. And this is all because my usual main class, who is Diablo, hasn't got a class to play, so Sarlor's been more of who I'm known for than Diablo. Which is actually quite good, because I've been Diablo since like 1999. And everybody thinks it's because of the Diablo game, and it's not, because it's spelt differently. And I've never played Diablo. Peter. Yeah, Necro. He was a mage in EverQuest, so I was waiting excitedly for the summoner, and then the more I saw of him, like doing the prep for the summoner in his streams, I was like, am I actually gonna like this? And then I played it, and I was like, no, this is crap. Really didn't like it, so I stopped playing it. So Diablo, the name Diablo is now reserved for the Necro, and hopefully the Necro will be a bit more of like my favourite pet class, because that was my main. My main was a mage in EverQuest, and he was awesome. But the summoner was shit, so. Did not like the vibe of its tour. Of course, it is just testing, so maybe when they bring in more abilities it will change, but I just thought it was dull. I'm curious what the kind of most popular class is. You were a mage as well? Were you as gutted as I was? Were you as gutted as I was about the summoner? Or were you not as interested to play one? I don't know what your kind of class situation is. Whether you were a mage in EverQuest and you like playing a mage and that's your kind of style of class, and you were kind of just messing around with a warrior, or whether you decided that you wanted to go warrior in this game, or you're just messing around with all the classes trying to find your way, or you're waiting for the necro, therefore all the other classes are, oh, let's try this. You haven't played the summoner yet? Oh, okay. Interesting. I am interested to hear what you think then. I am interested to hear what you think. Peter. So yeah, we'll get a Pantheon stream up later, and we'll looking for a group of skilled players. Honestly, I'm conformed to what they need. Oh, okay. I'm trying to get my old EverQuest friends into Pantheon, like from my guild. A lot of them are in Sweden. The people are more important than the class. That is true. Yeah, that is true. I'll try and get a group again tonight. You have a very healthy outlook on the game. And then at least you're not complaining constantly about the Dire-Lord and stuff. Two-hand banners done. I'm glad I bought those technical paints. Oh, technical pens. You free-handed with a pen? Spike, you big cheat. Nice one, dude. Congrats. Do they look good? You pleased with them? What was it? Did you freehand like the Skaven symbol, or did you freehand it like a skull, or what did you do? You'll have to throw a picture up in Discord so we can all have a look. It was an all-black rat for Clan Morbidus, so I penned it. Nice. Oh wow, cool. Oh, Peter, I finally followed the perception pings of find the stone steps to the north. But I followed it, and then it went. Then it got dark from night time, and I kept following it, and then I died to some goblins. They were just like, boom, dead. I was like, oh, okay. Don't follow that at level 7 then, in the dark when you can't see the mobs. They're just drying now. I'm going to fully finish them, and once I get them, I'll put them on Insta. Nice. Dude, can't wait. It's going to be good, mate. Peter. Purpley, that's really good. Sorry, I just remembered. I did 2 with open spellbooks and 2 with warpstone staffs. Dude, this is gonna be so cool! Sounds awesome, mate. I like it. Sweet. Whew. Right. Let's do the horse. I'm going to make Gandalf happy. I'm going to paint the horse. Drop all the pro elves in there. Right. That's not mixed enough. Let's see, it's just medium. Just pull medium out. blue. Tiny bit of that to mix in with that. So we're going halfway. And then we need a that looks pretty much. That's better. Okay. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Better. Clean up some resin from a 3D print, small stuff like we do with mold lines and gate connections. What's the best and suggested way apart from a face mask? A file and sandpaper. Yeah, basic file. Just a needle file. Just get any sort of needle file. Anything that looks like that. I mean, there's no reason to sand this one, but if you wanted to, I don't know. Definitely not me. No, definitely not you. I mean, who would even suggest that you would do that? Yeah, just some needle files. .3D printed miniatures are really difficult to clean up sometimes because they're so small. Right, what time is it? 5 o'clock. So if I stream for another half an hour, then I'll go and make some food, and then we'll stream some Pantheon. That sounds like a good plan. That's pretty good. Right, let's do. So I'm going to, while we've got this colour mixed up, and then we'll airbrush a lot of the riders because they've got this big cloak that goes behind them, which is really cool. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And then we can keep that black or grey. And we can do the bone colour there. Let's do a few more of those then. Can you use water to rinse them off afterwards, or is the dust there to be dust? If you've bought the 3D prints, it's not going to work with water. 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be water. So if you use water, there's a chance it sort of gunks it up. Sort of. You'd be better using isopropyl alcohol if you have it. But yeah, water's not too good for most resins. Again, which is why 3D printing is a nightmare to kind of get into, because if you're filing it, that kind of shiny, sticky surface which you get is mostly because the prints haven't been cleaned enough. So if they're a bit shiny and sticky, there's not a lot you can do about that. So the dust has a tendency to sort of stick to it, and then it's a bit difficult to get off. If you've got some isopropyl alcohol, then you're absolutely fine. You got ISO, nice. Yeah, that's fine. Dip it into some ISO then. What have you got 3D printed, Saxtus? Oh, nice. The movement tray is nice. Oh, so hang on. It's not going to be it's not a resin 3D printer, is it? It's just a normal plastic one. So yeah, you can. Sorry, I was thinking I was going straight to like resin 3D printer. No, it'll be one of the layered ones, won't it? So yeah, you can just sand that and wash it with water. I'm very, very sorry. My apologies. I forgot that that sort of 3D printing existed when you asked the question. Forgive me. Microplastic, yeah. So it'll be they're not gonna resin 3D print movement trays. So it'll be a SLA, so a printer that just like spews out. It has a little nozzle and it just spews out plastic. In which case you can just sand it. Hey, purples. If it was high quality, if it was like high quality resin 3D printing, it would be different, but it's not. What did he mess up? Did he got the size wrong or something? Sorry to hear. Purples, welcome back. Purples, purples, purples. Oh yeah, acetone, so you can put it over acetone and the fumes will kind of soften and take some of the layer lines out. Which also takes away a little bit of the detail, or can take away a little bit of the detail, but because a lot of that sort of printing is done for terrain, it doesn't really matter. So you can hang it over some acetone, and then the acetone vapor will erode away. But I'm guessing it sounds like you're doing a little bit more of a major surgery on them. Oh my god. So you're just drilling out the holes? Nightmare. Yeah, Spike, you're going to have to, at some point in the not too distant future, you're going to have to let me know what the best SLA printer is to get, because I do want to get one. So I can do some elven Lord of the Rings terrain. I think that would be quite cool. Bamboo, nice. I'm really happy with my Saturn. The Saturn's awesome, as you can see from the prints that I'm getting. So I'm dead happy with that. Bamboo likes X1, but it's pretty expensive, is it? Well, hopefully by the time I get it, then price will be sort of okay. This is working out much better. I wonder what the one that Sexy Science Hannah has is. Two left to do, and then I'm going to go make some food, okay? Is that alright, everybody? Is that alright by you, Twitch lady? And then I'll eat my dinner, and then I will stream again some Pantheon. No, I don't want. I'm not gonna eat cakes. I'm not eating cake. I'm eating dinner, which will probably be chicken. Don't know. I could do Swedish meatballs. He's very cross. He is very cross.
Run away from him. What are we going to do with them, Mr. Flibble?
We can't possibly do that, of course. So it'll probably be. I am tempted by Swedish meatballs now. I've said it, but it'll probably be chicken.
We'll clear up the mess.
Chicken, rice, and then stream some Pantheon. Which would be rather nice, I think. Yes, exactly that, Saxtus, without the lingonberry, because I've used all your lovely lingonberry that you sent me. Thank you very much. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Go look at the 3D prints in the Discord. I'll put a pic of the close-up of the dice tag. Oh, ultra high. Oh, wow. Okay, Spike. Have you done any post-production on it? Have you done any sanding and filler primering? Mainly because, like, you know that elf, the elf helmet. I just thought it'd be really cool to be able to print some stuff like that. Ultimately. Oh, straight off printer. Straight off the printer. Straight off the sexy printer. Right, this is the last one. Are you all going to tune in for Pantheon stream? You all going to come and hang out again and chat to me while I'm playing Pantheon? While I'm running around as a rogue, stabbing things. I'm trying to make a lot of bags at the moment, so I need to kill lots of. I need to upset Tari and kill lots of bears so I can get their pelts to make bags. I am not printing ultramarine armor. Printers of Barad-dûr. You've got a Barad-dûr dice tower. Spike, I'm gonna have to throw you some money and just like get you to send me some shit. Sounds awesome. This is the last horse, and then we'll have a look. Last one. Perfect. Put a scaling for scale. Oh, legend. And what's the printer you've got? You've got the Bamboo X1, is it? That's what you said yours was. Oh, this just looks really cool. Yeah, they look really cool. Gotcha. Oh wow, dude. That's awesome. That looks really good, doesn't it? Wow. Where do you put the dice in? Do you put the dice in at the back? Mate, that's so fucking cool. I want it. I want it. Yeah, I need to get... Oh, that's super cool. That's super cool. Yeah, I need to get a printer. I need to get a proper cool printer. Fantastic, mate. Thank you very much. Bamboo Labs P1P at 0.08. Wow! Basic P... Wow! Okay. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Right. Thank you very much, everybody. So we got loads of the Pro Elves done, and then we've started to get the blue done on the horses. I need to very, very quickly now run off to the bathroom because I need to go to the bathroom. So we'll find somebody to raid into, and then I will be back on later on. It's just Zambies, isn't it? I'll be back on later to play some Pantheon with you all. And you can pick up a UK pricing. Oh, fab. Thank you very much. Bamboo.com. Perfect. Excellent. Thank you very much, dude. Right, I'll see you all later on. Okay? Probably be a couple of hours. Give me a couple of hours to get some food, and then I'll come back down again, settle with a cup of tea, and get some Pantheon going, okay? I'll catch you on in a sec. Cheers, guys. Bye.